Hey, we're David and Joy Parkman.
With More Than Conquer Counseling and Coaching with your marriage tip of the day.
Because your marriage matters. Well, hey, love, you know what day it is?
Friday Challenge.
That's right, Friday Challenge. So, this week we've been talking about all the different stages and transitions. Mm-hmm. And we just, barely touched the tip of the iceberg. There's so much underneath all of that. But today's challenge is, do a little inventory and kind of figure out what stage you're in. Right?
Yeah.
And then what all boils down to is leaning in with compassion and curiosity. Mm-hmm. We have to be at a place where we're supporting the one who's going through the transition.
Right.
But at the same time, us as a whole, both husband and wife, need to understand that although I may be the one going through the major transition of retirement and my identity, obviously it's affecting you too.
Yeah. One thing I didn't even think about, right? Because there's so many things that until you're actually living
little
it,
nuances, right?
Until you're actually living it. And that's what we love to help people with is, we've got the white hair, that shows that we've been on the planet a little bit. And as you live through things, you realize it's not so simple. We all kind of idealize and look forward to these stages, whether it's having a baby or a new job or a new home or
retirement,
even empty nesting so we can be together. But they all have these really deep emotions and a little grief, sometimes a lot of grief attached to them. And I never even thought about how for 17 years, yes, you've been in the workplace. Yes, for men, it's a big part of identity. But I've also had freedom over my own schedule for 17 years.
Well, you still have freedom. I haven't taken it over. You just have this lump in the way that...
No, but we're joining things, right?
Right.
Joining things means you've had a way of living for 17 years. I've had a way of living for 17 years for those, maybe 7 to 7 hours of the day, and we're joining those things. So that's where, this is primarily your transition, and I have to support you and have compassion for that.
But I have to not be so enthralled in my transition that I'm ignoring that this is affecting you too.
Right. And if we can lean in, if we can do that inventory, if we can lean into each other, we only get closer to oneness, more and more closeness.
Our passion is helping couples create a life and relationship they love.
So if you want more connection,
more intimacy,
more unity,
more peace,
we may be reached by phone and text at 417-592-2885 to see how you can have more.